but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone and
Yeah,
the tennis string?
yeah. I just don't like that combo. I.
So, folks, it's your boy Droid here. We back. Um, Pop the balloon, episode 51. Man, hit that like button, that subscribe button. We gonna get into it, but I was very sad the previous part of this episode. So we're gonna see if these women can redeem themselves. I mean, it's a lot of time left, so I don't know.
Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Kevin.
I'm
How old
a-
are you?
I'm 36 years old.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food and jerk chicken and jerk sauce.
Okay,
Yeah.
you be cooking or?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay,
You gotta
okay.
either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
All right. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like, I've been to 12 countries in 2 years, the last 2 years. Like, I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Yeah, I like to box. I like to work out, box, play basketball. And, like, I'm in the tech space, so I like helping, like, people like kids actually go ahead and get in the tech space at all. Also, like, I don't know if you watched the game, but one of the main lines they said was, "You don't gotta sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs." And I like to tell kids that, and like to make sure that they like to get as much as possible out the world. Tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh yeah, men are doing this, women are doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. Understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually, just come out straight up. Somebody willing to be a partner, and I just understand that it's not about what people say or what people are complaining about. Actually, take each other in and understand that we need to be our best selves looking forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you look for in a woman?
I look for that. I
Okay.
look for someone that's ambitious. I look for somebody that's ambitious. Like I understand, like even in a relationship, I got to be the best boyfriend, but then after that, I got to be the best husband, and then after that, I got to be the best father. So I look for someone that's going to try to be the best girlfriend, that understand best wife, and then mother.
Okay.
So it's not just about being the same. It's about continuing to evolve and be better as best as possible.
I see. All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Oh my gosh. All right. So
Oh my God.
number one, just like don't be negative. Like try to be solutions oriented. Don't try to talk about why stuff doesn't work. It's like how can stuff work? Try to have a positive attitude like that. Number two, like I'm not saying you got to be overly religious, but just like don't be atheist. Like don't say I don't believe in anything. And it's 2025. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to, but like for the sake of my kids, our future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?" That's a problem for me. So I mean, I don't think that's a big ask, but in today
Okay.
you just gotta ask that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right. So we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. And Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone and the tennis string?
Yeah, I just don't like that combo.
I'm telling you, the least attractive women on this show are the most picky. Yo, you ain't nothing to write home about. No disrespect to you. No disrespect to you, but you ain't nothing to write home about. You gonna be talking about you gonna reject the guy off of his chains? Like out of all the lineup, who do you think is the one that's gonna be popped first? it's gonna be her. So how you gonna be?
I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like those, like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but today I am. So in the occasion I do want to throw on heels, I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner. But I do like everything you said. I think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think like your head is really on a good path and going straight forward.
Okay. So obviously I have to ask, how tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. That's how tall are you again?
I'm 5'6.5". Girl, but I don't know. It's the heels and just the atmosphere off like based off initial attraction. Like you're fine, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
like
word?
that's what I'm looking for. Like
Yo, this is the type of chick, right? And it's like it's tough to be a guy on this show because you gotta be respectful. You know what I mean? Because you could be like, if you want to be like Aaron the plumber, there's a chance you might lose your job. Like bro lost his job off of the way he acted on the show. So you gotta be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman could be disrespectful, they could be nitpicky, this and that, all you want. And you could never, you gotta just like eat it. You know what I'm saying? But if I was on this show and she rejected me for something nonsense, I'd be like, I look at her like, I'd be looking like this, I'd be like, I ain't got nothing to say. Or I'll say something like, I'll say something like my mom said, if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I shouldn't say it at all. So I just keep it moving.
yeah.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, I don't think so.
All right. And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours, personally. That's all I can say.
That's funny.
but it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not. Like you said, maybe I'm not just reeking for you. Mm-hmm. The energy is just not reeking for me the same way. Yeah, but you do look nice.
I say something disrespectful like, yeah, you'd be a perfect model on radio.
So I like the hair and like the beads.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, what? That's what's up.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Right. Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I ended up popping because he resembles my uncle.
Oh.
Like
Uncle's a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young. Me and him is not. We like close in age, but
okay.
he said a lot of good things. He dressed nice, handsome, but he just reminds me of my uncle. So yeah.
Like look wise or
Yeah,
personality?
look, face. Yeah.
I see.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York.
Where are they from?
They're from Florida. Trinidad. They're like Trinidad.
Trinidad. I mean, I'm Jamaican. Maybe.
Okay, so cousins.
yeah. I mean, say.
All right. So his hair is fine. You didn't say the hair?
Well, I try to, deter from that, but, nothing's wrong with your hair. I just personally like lower cuts. But all of the guys have the same,
Okay.
But yeah, you're handsome. You said a lot of good things. You're dressed nice, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, you're Trinidadian too?
No, I'm black.
You're just black?
Yeah.
No, she looks nice. I like the contrast from your skin to the dress.
You.
A good choice
Appreciate
today.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's head on back. We have 4 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yeah, so.
Another thing I want to point out, a lot of the women on the left side, they were popping on the first dude because of it. They were like, oh, because your age. Bro's the same age, 36 years old. They ain't say nothing about the age. You know what I'm saying? Age got nothing to do with it. Like, if you look really good, they don't care about your age. It's only when you ain't all that. And then they're like, it's the age, because they want to feel better about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to feel like, oh, I'm superficial. I'm this and that. You know what I'm saying?
I got a good question. So, we all know the love languages, and honestly, they're reversible to mean something to some people and not mean something to other people. What's your love language, and why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation, if you were to explain it, why it's important to you?
Okay. So what is your love language, and why is it important to them? Okay. Let's start over here. Your name and age?
So my name is Ashley, and I am 26. My love language is acts of service, just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You're attentive and, just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that, So, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28. I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like acts of service, but to say something different, I would say quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being present in that moment and being really together.
Okay. Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. My love language is quality time. I really enjoy spending time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Gamebreaka and I'm 26. Top 3 love languages are number 1 is words of affirmation. Just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. Just something to, Also, quality time, of course. I love spending time with really anybody that I care about for real. And physical touch. And then it's not a love language, but food, feed me, please.
Yeah. He did say he cooks.
Yeah. All of that. But yeah.
Right. Cool. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales, and so that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially,
Here come the bullshit, man. Here come the nonsense, man.
wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
You have a gap just like my mother, honestly. And I'm not gonna, it's a good thing. It's very homely. But honestly, I liked your colors. You look nice. Your reason, we're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she looks.
Anything, or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not, if she's not.
Just looking at you, you're fine. I honestly, I love gaps because it just reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision-making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this. Whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh.
Can I have my balloon back?
No.
I want to hear more.
No, bro. Nah, bro. You know what, man? Salute to the brother because he called her out, and once you start thinking about it, she's like, "Damn, like I don't got no reason, man. Like I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that."
Okay, I'm just like I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like I'm up here, I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay,
let's get her balloon back. Good, hand it on over to her.
It's your life. All your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like whenever you make a decision, just stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all do, just stand by it.
I definitely stand by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little like room. I make a decision quickly, but like when it comes to love, I feel like there's so many games that are played like in relationships and stuff. So it's like, should I, So yeah, this is a new experience. Okay, bear with me. I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, you're
Let's
good.
continue.
Nah, bro.
All right, head on back this way. Okay, so I'm now gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah.
Pop her balloon off rip.
There you go.
Pop her balloon.
And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
You don't pop number 3, man. I'm about to.
Oh. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
What?
He looks good. I like your career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I loved it. You look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name. Your reasons for the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just like
I didn't answer the second part.
you were just like I like to just get complimented. You were like words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually went into the details of quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level. It didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, it's really about like just being deeper within surface level, and just your answer at this point and what you just presented, that's what it was. It was just pretty surface level. They really went to what it meant to them, why it meant to them, and why they want to continue to have that. Yeah.
I respect.
All right. So after hearing his reasoning, respect to the brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really paying attention, but you gotta pop number 3, bro. Nah, bro. Like, nah, you gotta pop number. Honestly, I don't even want to watch the rest. I'm just gonna skip ahead just to see. I'm just gonna seek ahead. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm gonna pause it real quick. If I see something I don't like, I'm gonna go skip right ahead, man. Hold up. All right, so I didn't see anything I didn't like, so we're gonna continue.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 3 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up, and why?
Okay, let's start there and come back.
3.
All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman. Thirdly, I would say my mother. Again, strong, beautiful, confident, the epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So, yeah.
Okay, what about over here?
Yes. I would say Madam C.J. Walker. She's the reason why, we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since, for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out, that's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say, who else? Of course, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong Black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader. And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love, that's so Raven. We're talking about growing up, right? So as a child, we have similar personalities. We have big personalities, and I used to always picture myself being someone who can walk into a room and be able to grab a presence. And that's what I learned just as a child watching TV and seeing like, oh, look, there's someone that looks like me, and she's also confident in herself. So from her Disney Channel days, I really did enjoy the message that she put out to little girls.
Thank you.
Yo, shout out, that's so Raven, man. I remember watching that growing up. Man, he got to pop the 3rd one, bro. Cause she picked pretty much. I think all the women are like strong, independent women that don't need no man. I think those are all those women. Strong, independent, don't need no man.
And what about over here?
So first, I would say my mom. She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is like the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce, her songs just gave me the confidence. I just love listening to her. she's just like, she just brings the light out in me, you know, when I listen to her songs. And then Keke Palmer, she has always been that girl since younger, older, now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those three for sure.
Right, nice. Okay, it is time to pop. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Oh, you dropped it.
I probably, well,
Okay, there you go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
can you ask about mine?
You want the ladies to hear about your role models. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe they don't like that either.
Well, let's know. Yeah, go ahead. Let's let them hear your role models.
Oh, yeah. Growing up, I would say, honestly, I asked you for three. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. So, I mean, I had a feeling. So, I said I really wanted to know two. But so one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you know you can do that. And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second is Kobe Bryant. Just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle. And third, I believe this guy is the messiah for black kids everywhere and doesn't get enough credit, is Will Smith. Like, honestly, no one, like, he made us know that to be liked by women, you don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be, like, grimy or just, like, tough. He's a hood dude, but still respected by the hood dudes that doesn't act like a hood dude. Okay. He's a guy that's fresh, and he's a guy that plays ball. And that's really all black kids want to do, I felt, in my generation. Play ball, get women, and look cool. And honestly, he did that, and it really helped me, and I feel like a lot of my other friends realized we could just be educated, be yourself, and don't really got to go to the corner. So, Will, I respect you for that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to hear that.
Hello to the brother, man. Okay, Will Smith. Okay, I mean, this is before the whole Chris Rock slap thing. You know what I'm saying? But bro was right. Honestly, stand up, brother, man. Stand up, brother.
From you, so it is now time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
All right. First of all, these are my top three colors I love to wear. I just want to let this.
I know. They look so good. All right. So we saw you did get your balloon back. And so what made you ask for it back and what made you hang on to it?
I think that when I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty. And so I wanted to give him a chance to show me more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
There's nothing wrong with you at all. Thank you for the second life. I appreciate it. I feel like Mario. But honestly, it was really just a comparison. Like, your answer was a 9.8, theirs was a 10. Sorry. Like, honestly, about their answers, there's a hidden agenda behind those. They love people that are unapologetically themselves. Keke Palmer is unapologetically herself. Raven Simone's unapologetic. Even in the shows, that's what they did. They want to just be themselves and move forward. They don't care what they want to talk about. Yours was, which I still do respect, which it was very business-oriented and being a strong, considerate woman. But I still don't know how Oprah is in a relationship. And I don't know how Madam CJ is in a relationship. She seems like she works so hard. But I can imagine how Keke is a little. Keke has some things to worry about, but either way, Kiki's gonna be Keke, and Raven's gonna be Raven, and the fact that Beyonce's gonna be Beyonce, and they work hard, they're apologetic to themselves, and their art's appreciated. So I just saw that. That's really what I wanted. Yours was, and it's funny because actually it matches your reason for not popping, because it was for business reasons and wanting to hear more I want, and those are what those two people do, which they're very business oriented and want to keep getting stuff. So. I know I said a lot, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're strong, independent women that don't need no man. That's just plain and simple. Plain and simple. He's like, nah. because this brother, right, you're on a different level than a lot of dudes that come on the show. Because he asked that question like, what? Because if that's your role model, that's basically how you're gonna act in a relationship. So he basically is like, how is this person gonna be like in a relationship? Oh, strong, independent, don't need no man.
I mean, there was
9.8 though.
psychology.
9.8 though.
I mean, personally, I like my answers, but I understand when you explain
yeah.
it, there was psychology behind your answer, which, I mean, I can't be mad at. Who I am is who I am, and I answer honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You ready?
So like, what is your relationship with God? Like, do you go like to church every Sunday, or is it just like every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good, but I still pray every day. But I think the room for being in small groups and like not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally. I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, like, yeah, like I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make, and yeah, like I want my kids to do the same.
Any questions here?
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
Oh my gosh. Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say, like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway, there's a lot more both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the years ago.
Right. So I want to say that, first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home.
That's true.
They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote, and they used to tell you that you can't. You stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything when everything was labor. So now the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, especially as Jamaican, like understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity, maybe I need to take care of the kids more. maybe I need to.
Are you saying that that's something that you'd be okay with? Let's say you're married to a lawyer. Would you be a stay-at-home dad because she can be able to provide what she needs in the household?
First of all, stay-at-home dad is like, home all the time is crazy.
Yeah.
Home all the time is crazy. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope women realize this question exists because you guys are better. I mean, it's not because of we're worse. We probably got worse, but we may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. But I'm saying is that those women that do, like you said, that are lawyer or businesswomen, they have a reputation, almost just like having a kid is neglecting their man because of that. But I just want to let you know I prepare for that. That's half of the reason I make the money I make or have the schedule I have, is because I understand that could be a possibility. But let's work on it together. I still want to see that together. I want to see a dynamic together. Like, I'm going to support you, but don't leave me at home looking like, yo, I just gave up every possibility I have for some woman I'll never see. Like, because I wouldn't do that to you. And that's the only reason why I want to do that. I don't care what I'm doing, because guess what? You could give me a better potential than any job could give me. Because I'm not going to lie, like, my dad did pass away on a Sunday. On Monday, they came to pick up the company car. So I think about that every day. So whatever you're working for, that could happen to you. But guess who lives through him? Me and my brother. So that's how I feel about you. So as long as that dynamic is worked on and is there, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we heard a lot.
Here's the reality, right? For me, man's got to be the head. Now, in today's world, right? Like, so here's the thing with the 50-50, right? A lot of women want to do 50-50. to me, I always say I think the man got to be the head. Whatever the woman can do is a bonus, you know what I'm saying? So if the woman can do 50-50, that's a bonus. But I would say the man got to be like the backbone. Because a lot of times, too, a lot of women that say I want to do 50-50, it's like a conditional 50-50. It's 50-50 when it's convenient for them and when they want to do it, you know what I'm saying? But once it's like the going gets tough, it's different, you know, they got to actually like do it. Then they start saying, no, I don't want to be 50-50. I want to be a provider. I don't know, man. Bro kind of broke the code or something. I don't know. I mean, he basically told the women what they're trying to hear. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, men and women need each other. That's true. But it's like apples and oranges, man. They're not the same. It can never be 50-50. It cannot be equal. And so for me, like, the man's the head. You know, the woman is the helpmate, but the woman is also very important. Like, they need each other. Like, they need each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need each other equally, basically, but it's not really equal. It can't be equal. Apple and orange can't really be equal. They're different, and they have their benefits, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't try to make a apple and an orange equal each other. It's not possible. They're two different things. But they each have their sort of roles and their specialties that make them special and necessary in a relationship. That's my opinion.
But it is time to pop.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign, too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh. Okay. We'll be right back, sis. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy, well-spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for himself. So, you know, that's my type.
And then, so obviously we heard, you said you picked her because of the color, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved everything you said. Honestly, quality time is so both of you guys, I love the fact that you appreciated that, because quality time is my favorite, because like I've had pesos, I've had dollars, I've had pounds, but the one currency you can't ever get back is time. And that's why I know that when somebody gives that to me, I got to show you why it's worth it. And the fact that you guys were talking about present, that was amazing to me. I loved it. And the fact that I felt like you guys could show up was why you were the last two. But you're definitely my type. You look very nice. The melanin is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, I just...
Sounds good. Well, let me have you step on back over there. Come on up here with us, Brittany. Come on up. I'll have you stand here. Yes. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Felonies, do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta
You
bet
good?
what to do.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay, great. Do you plan on like establishing and creating a family in Phoenix? Like, how does that look? What do you plan on, your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here, and then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change.
Okay.
Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all have one up here.
That was it.
Okay. So my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
What
it
did you
doesn't
say?
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
matter. Yeah. I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily. I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection, then maybe I'll come out and see you, or maybe you can come back out here.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes. I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Oh, Okay, thank you. That's a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. All right, get your girl. You guys can go on up. Yeah, go ahead. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Yeah, man, you can't win, bro. Can't win with this lineup, bro. But solid brother. I hope everything works out for him. But that's the end of the video, man. You know what I'm saying? So just hit that like button, that subscribe button if you want to see more of these reactions.